Hello everyone, and welcome back to another 20-minute strength exercise tutorial. Today we are looking at the half get up. This type of rotational core movement is so important in a strength training program because it's just so applicable to everyday life, whether we're getting up off the floor, getting out of bed, turning as we're walking, or making the most out of the sports we enjoy playing. To set up for this exercise, you're going to come down to the mat, lying flat on your back with one knee up and the other leg straight. So in this example, if we're going to be working the left side of our core first, I want you to straighten out the right leg, and then you're going to place that left foot down on the mat with your knee facing towards the ceiling. Now, lying back on your mat, the right arm is going to be outstretched here. That's going to be your support arm for this particular part of the exercise. And then your left hand is going to just stretch up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. From here, brace the core because this is the main muscle group that we're going to be using in this exercise. And I want you to think about crunching your left hand up towards the top right corner of your room. So we're thinking about lifting the left shoulder and chest up over towards our right toes as we stretch up and reach out as much as possible. So the exercise is going to start here, and we're going to crunch up, reaching up towards that corner of the room as we use our core to rotate through and then control ourselves back down to our starting position. So we've got our rotational work as we crunch through, and then our anti-rotation work as we control the lowering phase back down. Now with this exercise, it's a very challenging exercise, but we can make it slightly easier for ourselves by using that right support arm. So make sure you put as much weight and use as much force through this arm as you need to in order to get up through that crunch. If you feel like you're comfortable not using it, that's absolutely fine. But if you feel like at the start it would help, use that right arm to kind of prop and push you up as you reach up towards that corner of the room. Similarly, as you come down, you can use it to kind of help guide you back nice and slowly back down into this position. So we're crunching through, up across our midline, and then controlling the exercise back down. Crunch through, and slowly back down. Now, if you wanted to make this exercise a little bit harder, obviously you can take out the amount of work that support arm is doing, but also you can add some weight into the hand that's outstretched up towards the ceiling. So this is 1.5 litre bottle of water. I'm going to come back down to that same position, holding the dumbbell or heavy object up straight above my chest. And then I'm going to perform that same crunch, reaching up towards the ceiling and controlling it back down. Once you feel comfortable with just this smaller motion, you can actually come up onto the hand of the supporting arm. So you crunch and then push yourself all the way up. Okay? Control it back down. Crunch all the way up, right to that seated position, and control it back down. And you can see how this becomes very applicable to everyday life of getting up off the floor or up out of bed. If you're at a stage where you're just starting out and you feel like even coming up to this position is a bit of a challenge, we can regress it even further by just keeping that arm extended towards the ceiling and just taking the left shoulder and chest up over towards our right side and then coming back down. So there's no need to come up onto the right elbow here. You can just stay in this range of motion from your bottom position up into a rotational crunch and bring it back. Crunch with that rotation, slowly bring it back. If for whatever reason you find that this exercise is uncomfortable or painful, maybe it's too much load on the lower back or it's exacerbating pre-existing injury, we recommend subbing it out for something like a side plank, which also requires anti-rotation and strengthens the core in this rotational position. As always, please follow and subscribe for more exercise tutorials like this. And if you haven't checked out our program already, head over to the 20-Minute Strength website and find out how you can get strong in just 3 20-minute workouts a week. Bye.